Hi explorers, in today's video we are breaking down what is changing for passport holders in 2026, especially seniors, why a missing detail could get you denied travel, and what you must do before applying or renewing your passport this time. If you are 65 or older, planning travel or helping a parent navigate travel documents, you'll want to watch this to the end. Okay, let's jump in. 2026 bring a bunch of updates that impact passport processing and travel boarding rules. Some countries and airlines are tightening how they check travel documents, and that can mean a passport that looks valid might still get you denied boarding unless you follow the exact rules. For seniors, especially those 65 and older, the biggest risk is not age discrimination, it is documentation issues or expiry problems that cause airlines or immigration officials to refuse you. One of the most common reasons travelers are denied boarding, regardless of age, is that the passport doesn't meet validity requirements of the destination. A lot of countries require your passport to be valid for at least 6 months beyond your planned return date. That means if you plan to travel in March and return in April, your passport must be valid at least through October 2026 to be accepted. Seniors must watch this especially. Airlines will check this before boarding, and if your passport falls short, you will be denied boarding. There is no published Nigerian federal government rules that only seniors have unique passport rules. But globally, officials and carriers are cracking down on documentation, including passport validity rules, blank page requirements, name and data matching, supporting travel authorizations like visas or ETAs, because seniors travel for visits, health reasons, or to see family. Missing just one of these requirements, like minimum validity, gets airline or immigration officers to refuse travel. This is not age targeting, it's strict compliance. Whether you live in Nigeria, the United States, the UK, or elsewhere, passport authorities can refuse or delay application if documents don't match official records, if your birth certificate or age proof is missing or incorrect, if the fees are not paid correctly, if there are outstanding errors in your system records, if the requirements are not met fully before booking an appointment. For example, the Nigerian Immigration Service official passport page lists multiple documents required for every applicant, including birth certificates or age declaration, identification, and guarantors. Missing any one of these can delay approval or even lead to a rejection notice. This shows why checking every document before you apply is so important. While not exclusively about seniors, the Nigerian Immigration Service (NIS) has been modernizing passport processes. In 2026, they have moved towards a centralized passport production system, and it is important that applicants understand how this affects their application timelines. Here is what is happening. Passport offices nationwide are being migrated into a centralized system. This improves security, integrity, and processing speed. Temporary service disruptions are part of this process, not bans on anyone getting passports. The NIS states no region or group is being excluded, so being patient is good, but not skipping requirements is critical. Even though Nigeria does not publish senior-only passport rules, other countries and carriers are tightening things that do affect seniors. Some countries and airlines may refuse boarding if your passport doesn't meet validity requirements. Some international entry points no longer allow driver's license or other IDs, only passports. Always check destination requirements before travel. Here are things seniors should specifically check before applying or renewing. Check expiry date. Aim 12 months beyond your trip. 6 months is the bare minimum. Verify your name and date of birth exactly match your national ID or birth record. Mismatches are a major cause of denials. If returning to a home country with an expired passport, check rules first. Some countries allow return with expired passports, but most do not guarantee departure boarding without a valid one. Renew early. Don't wait until 60 days before scheduled travel. Gather every required document, including proof of age, birth record, and a guarantor if needed. Double check photo requirements. Wrong dimension or background can delay approval. Book your NIS appointment early, especially with the centralized system taking effect. Pay fees correctly on the official portal. Do not use middleman services. They can mislead and charge extra. Track your application and follow up if you get requests for extra info. If your passport application is denied, you will receive an official notice explaining why. You can correct and resubmit. In some jurisdictions, you could take legal actions if your rights were violated. In a past Nigerian Federal High Court case, a person was awarded damages because NIS failed to issue a passport within the legal required time, but only because the applicant had met all requirements and the agency failed to act. That tells us your right exists, but compliance matters first. Travel rules, including passports and boarding requirements, are not relaxed in 2026. Airlines and immigration officials have strict checklists and they enforce them fairly. If you show up at the airport even one item short, like validity, correct format, or documentation, you will be denied boarding. This can be heartbreaking, especially for older travelers heading to a reunion, medical appointment, or long-planned trips. Here's your passport success list. Passport valid at least 6 to 12 months past trip. Required official documents submitted correctly. Photo meets biometric standard. Fees paid on official channels. Appointment booked and attended. Application tracked for updates. No missing or mismatches data. Backup copies of every document. Do this and you minimize the risk of denial. Seniors are not being banned or targeted, but passport and travel enforcement in 2026 is strict. Complying with the rules, planning ahead, and double checking every requirement is the best way to ensure you don't get denied, either at application, boarding, or immigration control. Travel should be joyful, not stressful, and taking these steps now will save you frustration later. If you find this video helpful, kindly like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.